It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Nets at Barclays Center. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to and is it? Well, guys, you're right, DA. He wants ring and nothing less. And in the early part of the season, Steve, teams are usually at their healthiest. How do you maintain that healthy factor throughout the long season?
You know, I love what these organizations are doing, and also players individually. They're getting their rest. They're having the individual trainers on the side. Nutrition has played a huge role right now. And I think for a lot of the younger guys, you can't be afraid to ask the veteran what he's doing. And I think that's what a lot of the veterans right now are taking these young guys under their wing and not only teaching them the skill level on the court, but how to maintain their bodies throughout the season.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Victor Oladipo. Gobert is out there with Young. Then there's Dragic, and it's LeBron in at the three, the small forward. Isaac with the ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Oladipo outside. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you can feel that Oladipo was on the verge of a breakthrough, and boy, did he ever. Everything came together for him, and he is now not only an elite scorer, but an all-star. Can attack from any distance and has a variety of ways to hurt the defense.
And Rubio kicks to Allen. Mitchell is screwed on Gobert. Passes it to Ilyasova. The Pistons working the ball around now. Allen passes to Rubio. Ilyasova is screen on Oladipo. Clock at 4. Rubio. Sweet little floater.
Under heavy fire, Rubio keeps his cool, finds a way to score.
To Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Young sets a screen for Oladipo. Shot off the pick, and he nails the jumper.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
And Ilyasova kicks to Allen. Isaac passes to Ilyasova. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
The new head coach of Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. And it goes to show you that any coach can get fired. Casey, one of the most successful, highly regarded coaches in the league. And Smitty still got let go.
If you learn about all he's overcome, all the tough jobs he's worked in the past, you knew he'd take it on the chin and keep on trucking.
Gobert, the screen. Here's LeBron. He used that pick to get in close.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
Lets the three fly. Detroit with a fresh 24. And that one, good. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Young outside. Pass to Dragic. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Dragic. Not going to go that time. Good D by Mitchell. The Pistons leading. Rejected by Young.
Uh-oh. Is he hurt or is his ego hurt?
A pass to Oladipo.
Oh, he's hurt.
They get it again. And it's sent back to
No?
Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac,
Just the
stays
ego.
in there and turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Against Rubio. With some arc, Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Hield. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Here's Rubio. He kicks it to Mitchell. Detroit, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's LeBron. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
The Pistons trailing. Rubio, the pass to Allen. They set the pick. Passes it to Isaac. To shoot. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
When you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try and at least draw some fouls?
Check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in assists, 3rd in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of the game makes him especially impossible to defend. Here's Allen. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Hield kicks to Dragic. Rebound by the Pistons. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. Rubio outside. Ilyasova sets a screen for Rubio. Nailed from three-point land. Rubio's got 7.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Gobert the screen. Here's Dragic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Dragic has got his first basket.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Mitchell outside. Over Oladipo. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. James wide open. Rebound by the Pistons. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Allen a screen on Dragic. And Rubio kicks to Ilyasova. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. He has 5.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Gobert the screen. Dragic against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Isaac kicks to Rubio. Mitchell in the corner. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Steve, for the Pistons, improving chemistry on and off the court has been a big focus.
Yes, locker room leadership and pieces that fit together on the court. It's about building a team in every sense of the word.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And then for Cleveland, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Mike Scott comes in for LeBron. And it's Cedi Osman in for Goran Dragic. Back to Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Pass to Oladipo. From 13, doesn't get it to drop for him. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Burke. His last outing, he had 8 points. Nene up top. Dishes at Duenas. Barton passes Duenas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Oladipo misses. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Ennis kicks to Barton. Nene, the screen. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Barton throws it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Cauley Stein, a screen. Oladipo shoots off the screen. Green for 2 points. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Nene against Cauley Stein. And Gibson kicks to Barton. Gibson the screen. Barton against Hield from 20 feet out. The rebound by Hield. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Oladipo dishes to Cauley Stein.
Nice pass.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Gibson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
The Cavaliers shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Cauley Stein, a screen. Cauley Stein with the screen for Hield. Pass to Osman. Buck 3. He can't hit that time. And Detroit the other way now. And here's Ennis looking for his first basket still in this one. Terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in. And now a 7-point Piston lead. Healed the pass to Cauley Stein. Tipped away and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Gibson with the screen on Oladipo. Burke kicks to Ennis. And there's the pass to Gibson. Back to Ennis. Outside Gibson. Burke with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Scott with a screen on Martin. Passes to Scott. Traps in the tray.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Now here's Burke. Over Oladipo. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, baby.
What a shot!
Concentration. Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and
I play 2K all the time. Seriously.
always...
Why won't it let me spin?
Experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
Burke is out there with Kennard. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Nene. And it's Gibson in at the power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. It's Barton with the drive. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Wright dishes to Heel. Screen by Young. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing. His words in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And it's Wright missing. Now the Pistons with it, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Detroit leading by 4. Barton outside. Kicks it to Gibson. Now here's Burke. Guarded by Wright. Burke can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Healed the pass to Wright. Cleveland moving the ball around. Screen by Young. Here's Heald. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with all the defensive switching, every team, Steve, looking for great help defenders. I'm sure you've got a list of your favorites in that category.
Yeah, guys been able to guard their guy, then come over and switch, and then help out on the drive. And Draymond Green does a nice job. Rudy Gobert, and everybody will say, well, his size, but you still have to have that anticipation. I love what Clint Capella can do for the Houston Rockets. He's done a nice job for them as well.
The first free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
LeBron's checked in for Jetty Osman.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Or kicks to Barton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Pistons.
And their bigs are getting the vast majority of those caroms, handling their business on the inside and freeing up the guards to get up the court and look for early offense.
First one calls for. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gobert's checked in. That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Wright. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Man, he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Kennard, the pass to Nene. Gobert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, here's Burke. Tight defense on him. Nene with the screen on Wright. Burke, the pass to Nene. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one goes long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Kennard, covered by Heald. Foul call that
Oh,
time
he's
on the
gonna
way
just
up. That'll give him
yam
2
that.
chances at the free throw line here.
Luke Kennard, the 12th pick in the 2017 draft out of Duke, an outstanding shooter and has a lot more to show in this game.
And Kennard, Smitty, went 1 pick in front of Rookie of the Year contender Donovan Mitchell. Some Piston fans ticked off about that.
Yeah, I understand. But he was top 20 in three-point percentage right out of the gates. It's not just about year 1. I think Kennard has a chance to be good.
Rubio against Dragic. And Rubio kicks to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is
Kyle,
such a
no.
great athlete. Right outside. Pass to Young. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yep. So right now I'm deleting Kyle from my friends list because he just flooded me with Fortnite invitations. So I wish you guys could see this happening, but Kai the guy, hop in there. We got that taken care of.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
That's good from Isaac. And Jonathan Isaac making progress, but he was drafted knowing he had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you really shouldn't try and compare Isaac to the rest of his draft class. He's going to be on a different timeline as far as his development goes. Might take longer for him to be ready, but the payoff, man, could be huge as his ceiling is really high.
Poke loose. From deep. There's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Rudy Gobert. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 13 points per 10 rebounds and almost 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Here's Kennard. After by LeBron. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Screen by Young. Gobert down low. Defended by Allen. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Young. There's Dragic with the 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
James with the bucket.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Rubio, the pass to Ilyasova. Pistons passing it around. Offensive rebound.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
And the Pistons making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. There's the pick. Ilyasova dishes to Rubio. Now Mitchell. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Rubio. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And then Allen slams it in.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head-on.
Young has such a great burst of speed, and he really is a handful to deal with. He gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
Ennis, he's checked in for Detroit. Scotty's checked in for Cleveland. Oladipo comes in for Wright.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Got him up in the air with the front fake and then took advantage. Now just a three-point Piston lead. And, well, Detroit shooting just 39% in the second quarter. There's the pick. And Rubio kicks to Allen. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded by Dragic. Mitchell in the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And what a struggle it has been, yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Rubio outside. He kicks it to Ennis. Allen against Scott. Allen passes to Mitchell. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 3 from deep LeBron. Rebound by the Pistons. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Ennis.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the inside, James tries again, and it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Billy Stein, he's checked in for Cleveland. Oladipo, the pass to Dragic. He used that pick to get in close. Dragic has got his second bucket tonight.
Going Dragic's length, it helps him convert inside against all those defenders.
Dragic against Rubio, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Dragic kicks to Oladipo. Coley Stein, a screen. A floater. Oladipo misses.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms, and is very quick off his feet.
And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
And the first one drops. Well, Steve, we have a viewer question that has come in here. It's Randy from Texas. And let me see if I can. Oh, he says, what's your favorite basketball movie?
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Kevin. That's my favorite basketball movie. And there's a lot of them.
Is it really?
But I would say that was probably number one for me.
No kidding. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 7 points for Goran Dragic.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Barton dishes to Mitchell. Burke, the pass to Barton. Detroit, no good that time either. Cavaliers trailing. To the middle, here's Oladipo. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Barton kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Barton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Free throw good from Barton.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Nene, he's checked in for Allen. And Cleveland with a change here too. Fields checked in for Goran Dragic. All free throws good from Barton. The Cavaliers shooting around 41% on the night. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Oladipo. Now the pass to Osman. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Nene, the screen. It's Barton with the drive. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Healed against Mitchell. And Scott has it in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Oladipo with the ball. And again, it's Cleveland. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Look at that balanced attack.
Victor Oladipo in this game. He has been everywhere.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Gobert. LeBron James is out there with Young. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Oladipo misses. The Pistons trailing. Mitchell wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Gobert the screen. LeBron passes to Gobert. There's the pick. Oladipo against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway misses off the right eye. And, well, Detroit shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. That shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Here's James. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. LeBron's got 15 points.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
And Rubio gets to Allen. Dish now to Ilyasova. Off target from three-point range.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Young. Rebound by Mitchell.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Takes it from 10. Good on the bucket. He's got 11.
The offensive versatility of Donovan Mitchell in the pick and roll and ISO situation, knocking down jumpers, and he attacks the rim.
Knocked loose. Gobert the pass to Young. Kicks to LeBron. Screen by Young. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Beautiful pass, LeBron. Fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Passes it to Ilyasova. On the wing, Mitchell. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mitchell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. And has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Dragic against Rubio. With the teardrop, Cavaliers with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires from the wing. Unable to get that one. And Detroit the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Allen, a screen on Dragic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Oladipo. Knocked away. Pass to LeBron. Oh, and here we go. The pass, great chance. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. So we know, Steve, the GMs are in a tough position in this NBA. Trying to win, obviously, is the #1 desire. But they got to balance everyone's view of the landscape. Winning now as opposed to looking what's best for the future.
And it's totally hard because we all understand what happens. Because you get penalized at the end of the year if you're not a team that's, you know, pretty much locked in the playoffs. You almost want to lose games to get a chance to have a better chance to get a higher draft pick. I think this is something that over the course of the next few seasons, this will be looked at very closely.
And Detroit has possession. It's a one-point game. Isaac kicks to Ilyasova. It's stolen by Oladipo.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Detroit's gone one.
That bugged me. Huh.
Two from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mitchell against Oladipo. Feeds it to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Gobert the screen. James in the post. He's covered by Isaac. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 17. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ilyasova against Young. Ilyasova passes to Kennard. Back to Ilyasova. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. And James pulls it down. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. LeBron drives in. Over Ilyasova. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Allen outside. Isaac kicks to Allen. Pistons passing it around. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Nene, he's checked in for Detroit. Will Barton comes in for Ilyasova. And then for Cleveland, Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Young. Hield comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Jetty Osman in for Wright. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Hield. Sweet little floater. He has 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Mitchell. 16 points for him.
Oh, wow.
There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. For Detroit. Trey Burke comes in for Luke Kennard. And a look here at the shot chart for Oladipo.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Osman, the pass to Cauley-Stein. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Up off the screen. No good at the rim. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. And here is James, who's got 19. Pass to Osman. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Charity stripe shot. Barton with the rebound.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Barton against LeBron. Healed outside. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Barton. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous. Has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
Gibson with the screen on LeBron. There's the pass to Burke. He dishes it to Nene. Mitchell against Hield. Mitchell outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Or Cleveland, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Osman kicks to James. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his third foul so far. James Ennis, he'll check in for Detroit. James left side. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For the lead. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, Osman. From outside, off the mark.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
To the middle. It's stolen by Hield. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And fouled on the shot. So the bucket counts. A chance for one more here.
And he's starting to show killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Gobert.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact.
Should probably put him in prison.
Easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Nene kicks to Gibson. Burke, the pass to Gibson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Nene with it. Now defended by Cauley-Stein. Gibson with the screen on Hield. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Nene. Down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, 2nd.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the 3rd. Burke dishes to Ennis. Barton outside. Now here's Ennis. And Burke has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Goran Dragic. The first one falls. Burke hits them both. Now LeBron. 26 points for him. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Dishes it to Hield. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Will Barton. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Burke the pass to Nene. To the paint. Burke can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Barton. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Dragic. Gibson setting the pick for Burke. Barton in the corner. Back to Burke. Over Dragic. Burke can't get it to go.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Ricky Rubio checked in for James Ennis.
On the floor, Ricky Rubio.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room.
Oh.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
LeBron James.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Pistons trail by 6. Bill Barton is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Nene. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Burke in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Nene with the screen on heel. Off the screen. That's good on the jump shot. Burke's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
He doesn't need a second invitation. If the D's going to give him that much room, he'll jump at the chance to take the hero shot.
And James throws it down.
He's relentless at finding ways to produce.
LeBron James.
Converting off the miss.
Nene, the screen. Barton kicks to Nene. Rubio dishes to Burke. Nene setting the pick for Burke. In the corner, Gibson with it. Shot clock at 5. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's the kind of energy Gibson gives you, destroying opponents on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
Gibson against LeBron. Another shot. The kick out to Dragic. Cauley Stein, a screen. No good from Dragic.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Gibson with the screen on heel. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
For the Pistons, Allen's checked in for Nene. Ilyasova comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Burke. Cleveland also making some changes. Look at that jam!
Nice.
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree. And
LeBron
LeBron's
James.
highlight reel.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Midair.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Barton passes to Ilyasova. Barton against Oladipo. Basket good. And it's 9 points for Will Barton.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
here's LeBron. He's covered by Isaac. Shoots over Isaac, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Pistons trail by 4. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin dishes to Ilyasova. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by LeBron.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
There's Dragic with the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Barton against Oladipo. Barton kicks to Isaac. Ilyasova sets a screen for Rubio. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
James, the pass to Oladipo. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Allen with it. Fades. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Rubio.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Now here's LeBron. He's covered by Isaac. LeBron dishes to Oladipo. Gobert trying to get open. Rubio with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 5. Down low, Oladipo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Oladipo's got 25 points.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Born leading by example.
Barton kicks to Isaac. Allen a screen on LeBron. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Barton with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Barton passes to Ilyasova. Now here's Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. And it's Rubio again missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Takes it from 10. Oladipo misses. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Isaac. Martin in the corner. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Connects from 3-point range.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent 3-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
LeBron drives in. Second shot opportunity. That one off the back iron and out. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Isaac. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight. Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Dragic kicks to Young. Pass to James. The kick out to Oladipo. Shoots over Barton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Allen with the screen for Rubio. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And it's slammed in by Young.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And Here is Isaac. Over LeBron. But they recover it. Mitchell passes to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oladipo for 3. That shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. Rubio outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Dragic. Back to James. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Isaac. Out to the right wing. Mitchell outside. Ilyasova, a screen on Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to Ilyasova. Over Young. Ilyasova can't hit. Cleveland leading by 4. It's Oladipo on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And Dragic has it in the corner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Goran Dragic.
He has started to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Pistons trail by 7. The pass to Mitchell, right wing. Isaac kicks to Rubio. Back to Isaac. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Allen on the money from 12 feet away.
Excellent job working the ball around the court and into the paint for the easy made shot. That's just great ball movement.
James outside. Back to Dragic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. For Detroit, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Mitchell against Oladipo. Now, here's Mitchell. He started close. Shot up 2 there. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game. Up top, Dragic, covered by Rubio. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And so it's close. Pistons trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Over Oladipo. And it's Mitchell missing. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. LeBron left side. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mitchell against Oladipo. Mitchell. Here's Ilyasova, and that one good.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Passes it to LeBron. Shoots over Isaac. James, no good. Pistons trail by 6. The 17-footer. Misses off the left iron. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control. The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Rubio against Dragic. Kicks it to Oladipo. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 8. 43 seconds left in the game. Allen dishes to Ilyasova. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
Crucial if he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And whatever play they run has to be quick.
And with time working against them, even if they make it, they need to foul right away.
Ilyasova, screen on James. Here's Isaac. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciating how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
And it's Mitchell missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Burke. He kicks to Gibson. Pass to Burke. Pulls up. Missed. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. But all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve